Brothers, men of the faith, warriors forged in the fire of the cross, where are all the men at? Where are you, hiding in the shadows, living in safety and security, or stepping up like the sons of God we're called to be? Welcome to the arena. Not some gladiator pit of Rome, but the raw, blood-soaked ring of real life. Your homes, your workplaces, your churches, this darkening world we're called to storm for the kingdom. Tonight, we don't gather to pat backs or swap stories of easy wins. No, we come to get challenged, to get equipped, to remember who we are, sons of the King, husbands who lead, fathers who fight, disciples who dare. Hear Micah 6:8, God's blueprint for the man who walks worthy. He has shown you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. That's it. No footnotes, no escape clauses. Justice in the grind. Standing for what's right when it costs you. Mercy in the mess. Extending grace like Christ did on that hill. Humility on the march. Bowed before the throne, but bold in the battle. This isn't spectator faith, brothers. This is sweat-soaked obedience. And here's the fire to light your fuse. A charge from a rough-riding brother in history, Theodore Roosevelt, who knew the arena's bite. Listen close. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions? Who spends himself in a worthy cause? Who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement? And who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. You hear that, men? The world's full of critics, soft-voiced skeptics on screens and sidelines, mocking your stand for what is right, your fight against the cultural, your quiet mercy to the broken. They'll tally your stumbles, whisper about your shortfalls. But God, He's calling you into the arena to act justly, like Nehemiah rebuilding walls under fire, to love mercy, like the Good Samaritan bandaging wounds in the ditch, to walk humbly, like Jesus washing feet before the cross, yet daring greatly for the gospel's sake. This is your charge. Step in. Sweat for justice in a broken system. Pour mercy on the prodigal sons around you. Stride humbly, but boldly, erring in the fray, rising by grace, failing forward if you must, but never shrinking back. Your wife needs a man who dares. Your kids need a father who strives. Your church needs brothers who spend themselves for the cause of Christ. Now more than ever, it is time to get into the arena. It is time for us men to act justly, to love mercy and to walk humbly with our God. Where are all the men at?